Man, I told you my shit always delay a couple seconds when we live, but we alive. We back. CJ, Mr. Get Off Your Chest podcast, back with another sports talk. Got the fellas with me. How you brothers doing today?
I'm doing good, man. You already know it's your boy Rhino. Got another sports talk episode for you guys. And let's get it cracking.
Yeah, man, I'm feeling pretty good, man. I'm ready to get this talk on.
It's good to hear. That's good to hear, man. Back with another one. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all hit that like button. What is that?
It's the babyface assassin.
Who was that?
Steph Curry.
Curry. Oh, Steph Curry. Yeah. Oh, makes sense. Make sure y'all hit that like button, leave a comment, share. It costs you $0 to share. It costs you $0 to hit that like button. Come on, man. It helps move the channel, man. Make sure y'all go check out the past episodes from the Get Up Your Chest podcast. We had some dope individuals. We had Dewey come on yesterday. We had Miss Famous Amira on Tuesday. We had Sunday. I was just us kicking shit like Luke Kane. But you know, we do our thing. Got some topics for y'all today, man. And feel free to chime in if you got any topics yourself. I had some boxing. Well, I get into that, but I'm gonna talk about a little more when D get here. So I made a prediction. What's going on, Mr. James? I made a prediction.
Well, Mr. James.
Probably about a couple months ago. I did a reel, and I said Terrace Crawford and Errol Spence was gonna fight Juneteenth weekend. I made that prediction. So fast forward on today. Yeah, the reel is still there. The reel is still there. Fast forward today. Well, a couple days ago, I seen a rumor that they supposed to be fighting June 17th. Like I said, it's a rumor. Now, I've been waiting to see this fight for years. So I hope it happens around that time because my prediction will be right, because I'm a genius. And if that does, I need to go put some bets. I need to go play some bets because that shit is fight on. But yeah, so I really hope it do happen. This fight been lingering for years now. Finally, this shit's an undisputed fight. Now it's one of the ones I wish I could go to, but we got other priorities. As far as getting to ATL, hey, y'all can donate to the channel. Say everything you donate will help us get down to ATL because we're going down there for a Black Expo event, Black Podcast event. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I hope that fight does happen, man, for real. And I'll talk about it. Go ahead.
Who would you put your money on though?
See, I was just about to say I was gonna wait to do that because when Diggy here, we're fucking. I'm leaning towards Spence. Slightly leaning towards it, man. Slightly leaning towards only because of the size differential, but it's gonna be a good ass fucking fight, bro. It's a good ass fight. I'm leaning, like I said, slightly towards him, bro. But it's one of the fights I'm gonna actually get to enjoy, and I ain't gonna have no emotion in like I do with Wilder fights. You know what I'm saying? I could just watch this fight. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully it does happen June 17th. And I got something else with the Brian and Tank, but I'm gonna wait to D get back because Tank is his boy. But let's touch on some NBA first. Let's see. Damian Lillard. He's sitting out for the rest of the season. And he allowed it because Damian he usually you ain't seen that story where he just gonna sit for the rest of the season. What's it like? Another week left of regular season?
Like 5 games left in the season.
Okay. And he's letting himself be shelved. Which really wasn't gonna make a damn difference. But it's interesting that he was sit out of all people. It kind of, I mean, does that say that they don't want him to get? You think they may be gonna trade his ass or something?
I'm just saying that all that stuff he's saying that he don't want to be traded is cap. I've been saying it's cap. I think he's not going to be with the Blazers next year. I think something's going to happen because he's not going to you're not playing for the final 5 games, even though you have no chance of making the playoffs. You still want to play them 5 games. And because that is Lillard. That's Lillard. Lillard has heart. I will say that he will have heart. He will finish the season if he's healthy. So a healthy scratch is something different. That's different right there. So I think something is going to happen during the offseason.
Okay. B, you think they don't want them to risk an injury because they gonna trade his ass? What's up? What you think was going on? Because for Lillard to sit out the rest of the games, something in the milk ain't white.
But what's wrong with him? Why? What was his injury?
Oh, it didn't say he had an injury. He just sitting out the rest of the season. What's up with the Congo?
Yeah, it's a healthy scratch.
Yeah, just there ain't no point for him to play because they ain't making the playoffs. But it's Lillard we talking about.
Yeah, something got to be in the air, man. They might be a trade coming in, or they just don't really. Ain't no point to even really play them. Just give them that rest. I mean, they ain't playing for nothing, so will be the point for him to continue playing. Let somebody else get some reps in, get some experience in. So maybe that could be another route too.
Yeah, that could be maybe, but maybe I'm just being superstitious. Maybe I'm just doing too much. Maybe I'm, saying. I'm just saying because Lillard, he one of them dudes that I'm gonna play. I don't give a fuck. We making the playoffs, not making the playoffs. I'm gonna play. And for him to just sit out, you know what I'm saying? That's all I said. It just something ain't right there. But we will know come the off season. We'll know for sure. So maybe like I said, maybe just my superstition of it. Hey, Teeny's in the building. How you doing? How you doing, sister? Oh shit! Hold on. Real, god damn it. Oh, before I get there, let me get to this play. First of all, I don't know if y'all seen that game tonight, but the Bucks was getting their ass whipped.
Oh yeah, I did see the score. See the score.
Damn, that's what I want to say too. God damn, man, what the fuck, bro? I hate watching basketball these days, bro. Where the fuck is the goddamn defense? All it is spacing out the goddamn fucking floor, man.
People don't play
to 99.
It's
man,
over.
Look, bro.
It's like don't even right. It's no point in watching it. It's a blowout.
Did they put the bench of the bench players in?
No, it was. It was the starters for the most of the time. Most of the point, that was just all starters. And Tatum and Jalen was kicking ass and shit. But I was like, God damn! I'm like, bro. And then I'm watching it. I'm like, all right, maybe they can do it. I'm like, bro, where the fuck is the defense at, bro? Where is the defense? I'm like, man, this is why I don't be watching this bullshit like that, man, because it's fucking goddamn no defense being played.
Jesus.
But god damn, they slipped right back there. And I better start getting here and talking some shit. But the Lakers are in the AC.
You happy? They're playing.
See, I thought they were
making it so far. They're doing good. They still lost to the Rockets though, but they're doing good.
That's cool. But I think the playoffs start. I bet you they could put out the Denver Nuggets.
No, I think anybody can put out the Denver Nuggets, to tell you the truth.
I think if they end up sliding to that number 7 seed, they're gonna put out Memphis. 7 games. Lakers beating the Memphis.
And if they beat out Memphis, oh boy. Memphis, I'm gonna just say Memphis, this is like their year. It's not their year, but this is like all this shit that they've been talking. This has to be their year. So if they get knocked out the first round, that's a failure.
It's a failure.
That's a failure. Can we say the season has already been bad enough for Memphis though? But a first round exit is
the ups and downs.
Yeah, but
I had more ups and downs. Outside of that Josh shit, you want to pull up. Josh, I'm gonna go get my gun and I'm gonna shoot all your asses.
But I will say this though, Dylan Brooks, even though he's annoying,
he is hated.
He's hated, but he plays defense. He plays a game, and he is annoying, but you can't hate on his game. It's getting through their heads and it's working.
Your boy hate his guts. Draymond hate his fucking guts. That would be a good series to watch in the first round. Memphis versus Golden State. That would be a damn good series to watch.
Nobody wants to see the Warriors or the Lakers in the first round of the playoffs. I will say that.
That's true. Yeah. That's true. And like I said, that Phoenix and Clippers are gonna be a good one too. Oh, did y'all see Russ?
36.
Yeah.
36. He played his butt off.
He played his butt off. It looked like the old prime Russ, man. And then here come old Skip. Oh, hating ass. Go. He can't do that with a Kawhi and all. Man, get your old hating ass up out of here, motherfucker. You can't even dribble a basketball, you devil. God
Skip is
damn
the
it.
biggest hater. It's the biggest hater.
He is the biggest hater, bro. It's like,
Biggest hater.
God damn, that's why these motherfuckers these days. No, let me stop because let me leave that to get up Chess Podcast. Let me leave that to that. Because I'm about to go on the rant over there. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Let's keep it positive with the sports. But yeah, shout out to Russ. So Embiid versus Jokic. And you know, it's been like a little robbery because of this MVP shit, right? So Embiid said something. He said something along the lines of, people are saying I gotta get out here. I'm putting pressure on him to win the ship, rightfully so. But they put pressure on him, but they not putting pressure on a 2-time, maybe about to be 3-time MVP. They protect that motherfucker, like I've been telling y'all. They protect him, but Embiid said something along the lines of, yeah, you know, they don't put no pressure on him. You know what I'm saying? He basically could just do what he want to do. You know what I'm saying? It's like he could. They say he this big time baller, but they don't put no pressure on him to win a championship. Now, is Embiid being bitter, or is he telling the truth?
There gotta be some truth to it. I mean, you just can't. He won 2 MVPs.
2 back to back.
Back to back. Well, I'm pretty sure somebody else could have won it 1 year easily.
Embiid.
Yeah. You know, it's his time to shine, but they give him a hard time to let him shine.
So who's mainly giving him a hard time? I really think it's Kendrick Perkins giving him a hard time. I mean, that's the main thing I heard on Twitter was him criticizing Embiid because he didn't play against Jokic. I think last week he was saying that, and
it was a couple nights ago.
Just a couple nights ago.
Yeah, a couple nights. Yeah. But I'm hearing other stats that the last game that he played, he put up 46 on him. He put up numbers on Jokic the last time they played. So I'm saying that it was an injury. He had a lingering injury, and then they probably saving him for the playoffs. But they said that he hasn't played in Denver for like 4 years.
Because you know they only play there once a year.
Yeah, Embiid hasn't played in Denver for 4 years, 4 straight years.
Damn, yeah, because I mean, everybody be like, damn, that seems like a long time, but keep in mind they only play them twice a year, so once at home and once over there. So, but yeah, that's crazy, 4 years.
Yeah.
So what you think, Rhino? He being bitter or is he telling the truth?
He's telling some truth. He's telling some truth. I don't think it's no bitterness or anything. He's just telling the truth, and then people, because there's a lot of people just hating on him for no reason. I mean, just because he's pioneer strong to be MVP, and we all want a different MVP for this year because Jokic is not, man. All right, Denver has not made it past the first round of the playoffs, and really, when it comes to
they did in the bubble.
Yeah. Oh, in the bubble. Yeah, they did, but then they got knocked out. But they still haven't won that championship. They haven't still made it to that Western Conference championship.
That was in the Western Conference. They got lost to the Lakers.
All right, we don't count the bubble championship. The bubble.
Man, stop that shit, man. That was real basketball. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because if it was your goddamn Warriors would have made it, you wouldn't be talking like that. Don't do that.
I mean, we were to play it. We got knocked out by Memphis, but all right. And we got knocked out by the champions too. That being the bubblegum champions, but it's all good. But no, I lost my train of thought. But okay, yeah, Denver has not really done anything in the playoffs. I mean, except for the bubble, the 2020 champion. I'm sorry, I can't take it serious. I can't take that champion serious. But no, they haven't really done nothing in the playoffs, and really. MVPs do stuff for just back-to-back MVPs. He got to win something. He got to win a championship. Where are the rings at? What's next? Embiid still hasn't won MVP.
But they when it comes to, I don't know why this dude is so fucking protected. Jokic, they say he still got time. No, you're not about to win. Y'all not about to say he's the best player in the fucking league. And then when you put that pressure on him to win a championship, oh no. Why no? He ain't the fucking best then. You know what I'm saying? No, this motherfucker gotta go out there. He gotta win something. You can't just sit up here and say, no, win a championship. Take your team to a goddamn You got bounced out last year. What y'all do? The second round? Because y'all wasn't.
They got bounced out by the Warriors.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, but you was the best in the fucking league. Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. Because he does not get that same pressure that a LeBron James, a Embid, a fucking Westbrook, fucking who else? Lillard. All them players, that got the pressure that get put on them. He don't get that same fucking energy. They baby him. No, fuck that. He gotta win something. Stop babying that motherfucker.
So would you say? So would you say he's the new golden boy of the NBA?
Yeah, he the golden boy. And we know why. Yeah, y'all kiss my ass. Don't get me wrong, he can ball. He can play. But he gotta win.
I ain't seen the big deal about Jokic though. I mean, just in my opinion. He's boring. He's a boring basketball player, but he's good. He makes plays and all that stuff. But
he do what? He's a passive big. I mean, they act like we ain't never seen none of them before. It's just 10 times better when he do it than a bitch. But I digress.
But Embid is exciting. He's explosive and he's a post. You get him on the post too, and
ever since Shaq,
love Embid. He shows so much
funny as fuck too, man.
Yeah. Ever since Shaq put that pressure on him, he been balling. He been balling. Shaq woke his ass up.
I think Embid. The Warriors. They gave up Wiseman.
No, hell no. I seen that the 16-year drought is over with for the Sacramento Kings. They made the playoffs this year. It's my bad. The 16-year playoff drought is over for the Kings. Now that they made the playoffs, they ass is still getting bounced out the first round. No, let me see. Hold on. I can't necessarily say they're gonna get bounced out the first round. It depends on who they play. Let me see. What they have to the third? Yeah, they getting bounced out because they have to play the Warriors. Yeah, they done. But it's gonna make for an interesting series. It's gonna get them boys the experience, and they're gonna come back strong. Hopefully, they can keep this momentum for some years to come. Shout out to Mike Brown, which I think should be Coach of the Year. Mike Brown, he turned that team. He did a complete 360 with that team. Put some respect on that man's name. You know what I'm saying? You remember he was out there in the Cleveland days. They was balling, but he couldn't get it done with Cleveland. And then he went to LA, which I don't fucking know why. That was a shit show. And then, he was with the Warriors. You know what I'm saying? And I think him being with that Warriors team, helped them out a lot because Sacramento they play some good basketball, man. They
like the offensive powerhouse right there, and they finally starting to play defense now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They play a good defense, and so shout out to them, man. So glad that 16-year drought is over with. Let me see any more NBA news we can use. Let me see. Oh, KD will be back. KD is coming back.
He played yesterday.
Yeah.
KD come back yesterday.
Yeah,
okay. Yesterday. So, do you think KD should he sit until the playoffs or
stay it ain't gonna matter. He can sit or he can play. He gonna get hurt either way.
God damn! Don't do him like that, man.
I'm sorry. That boy is just so fragile.
Damn, boy.
That's a fragile man.
He ain't been on that team for how long? So he need to play. He need to play some games for the
playoffs. And damn, how many games had this guy played since he's been on there?
I'm gonna say
3 or 4, maybe 5 games.
Jesus Christ!
He needs some reps that team because they ain't got no reps with him.
That's crazy. You gotta get that repetition in, man. So he needs to play.
Yeah.
Even if you down,
knock off the rust,
5.
knock off some of that rust.
Knock off the rust, but you also got to get some camaraderie with the rest of the players, see how they feel on how they play on the court. Because you got to know your player spots, you got to know your teammates' spots.
Right.
So that's why he needs to play.
Yeah, get out there. But you know what I'm saying, he's just a bona fide scorer, so it don't matter. He gonna do what he want to do. You know, but you know, Paul going. It don't take long for Chris Paul to, you know what I'm saying, get you to your spots. So, because he's a dope ass point guard like that. So, I think he'd be all right. I just like rather him just sit to the playoffs, man. I want to see the playoff run. You know what I'm saying? Because if he good in the playoffs, I can see them going to the finals. I can see it because he ain't got to be a leader. He can just ball because Chris Paul's there to be that leader. And you know, it's just like you said, it's just all about his injuries. It's his foot. Most of his injuries been his foot, ain't it?
Foot and ankle.
Foot and ankle. Ooh, god damn, boy. It don't matter if he puts some meat on them bones, he's still gonna have fucking problems.
He probably need to change his routine.
Maybe. Put some goddamn ankle braces on or something. God damn.
Yeah, you gotta put something on it.
Something.
Yeah, he scored 16 points last night.
Still coming out balling. So you think he still need to play? Because it sounds like he looked like he good to me.
He still need to play.
He need to play. I mean, everybody, the whole starting five scored at least 16 points.
I mean, we talked about that. The 16 points. I mean, do that really matter in today's game? Because you know the lack of fucking defense. Have you noticed in this NBA, it's been a lot of open. It's a lot more open shots. A lot of fucking open shots. Like my thing is, you know, this motherfucker can shoot. Why is he so open all the time?
Mm-hmm.
It ain't like how it used to be. They had to create their shot. They had to get to them spots. These dudes are just open all the fucking time. I hate it. I hate it. It sound like a grumpy ass old man. I hate it.
Nobody like to move no more, man. They just like to sit still. Defense.
Bro, is that I hate that. I hate that 5 out fucking offense. I swear to God, I hate that shit, boy. I hate that shit with a passion, boy. Motherfuckers just space out, and the motherfucker 1-on-1, they collide, they kick out, it's open shot. Fuck that. You do that shit in a video game. In the real life, nigga, you gotta show me you can keep scoring on me, motherfucker. You know, but whatever.
Yep.
But let me get to it. I'm gonna kick D ass. All right, that's all I got for the NBA talk. Yeah, I got y'all brothers got anything? Any news we can use?
Not on NBA, no.
Not in the NBA. Okay, well let's get into some.
It's gonna be a tight race, though. It's gonna be a tight race in the West. We don't know. We still don't know where the seats are gonna lie. I mean, the seating area. That's what we worry. I mean, really, that's what we're thinking about. But the play-ins are still tight, and it's the bottom that's still tight right now. We don't unpredictable what's gonna happen. These last 5 games is gonna determine. It's gonna determine. So they're important. Marky, right. Sure, you hit that like button.
Yeah, hit that like button, man. If you're enjoying the show, hit the like button. Don't give a damn if you ain't enjoying the show. Hit the damn like button. Yeah, to help us tweak this algorithm of this good old sports talk. Let me get to it. Damn, not that one. God damn it. Hold on. I seen something. It was very, very interesting today, and it kind of baffled me. So, the Madden Ring of Honor. We'll get to that real quick. The Madden Ring of Honor, it had Barry, Dion, Moss, Gonzalez, and LT. Right?
Okay.
Good players. You know what the fuck they didn't have on there?
Who?
Mike Vick. How do you have a man ring on and Michael Vick is not on there?
Is this for the game or?
Yes.
All right, everybody did play with Michael Vick, though.
They did.
Everybody did play with Michael Vick.
Atlanta Falcons sucked. But
the guys were fighting over playing.
Yeah, everybody played Michael Vick.
He was literally a cheat code in that game. You could not stop him. No matter what offense you did, you could not. Number offense, on defense, you could not stop him. So how do you have a Madden Ring of Honor and you don't have Michael Vick? That is blasphemous. That's crazy to me. I would take off, even though I love Tony G, I would take off Tony Gonzalez and put Michael Vick in there.
I would too. Yeah. But all of these guys, they were
very
You said what right now?
I probably I can't even take out Randy. I can't even say Randy Moss because people say, "Oh, you got Moss." You can't say that either. So.
No, he was like majority of them dudes that's on there was cheat codes on that game. But
I agree. Tony
Vick was the ultimate one. Mm. He was the ultimate one, bro.
Wait, do you feel he got the snub because of the whole dogfighting ring?
Yeah,
it may have had something to do with that. But that's just that man. First of all, you know what? Get Up Chest podcast. Tune in Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesdays, because I would get into some shit like that. On that, I'm gonna leave it alone on sports. But but my thing is 2004. Like he was but on that following year they slowed his ass down because people was all they did was they motherfuckers didn't even throw the ball with him. They just ran. Mm-hmm. Because you could not stop him.
99.
And the Falcons, can y'all tell me another Falcons player that was on that team? Rhino probably know because he be on that shit. But like seriously,
I'll say like Roddy White. I want to say Roddy White, but I might be wrong about that. Peerless Price, wide receiver, 81. Peerless Price, I remember that. Warwick Dunn, a running back. I mean, that's all I know right now.
But we all know Vick. Vick was the Falcons.
Yeah, he was. Michael Vick.
Come on, man. Get that shit right, man. Don't snub my guy because of his past transgressions. You know what I'm saying? He did his time for that shit, which he shouldn't have been anyway, but I'm gonna leave it alone. Mm-hmm. Leave it alone.
It's cool. Let's talk about the other black quarterback that's getting blackballed right now, though.
Let's talk about him. I got Lamar Jackson, man. Baltimore, what the fuck y'all doing? He's asking for a trade right now. Rhino had a lot to say about this. So I'm gonna sit back and let him hear this. I want to hear this. Go ahead, Cook.
Lamar Jackson. So I was worried during the playoffs. I was watching Fox Network, and he had made the tweet saying that he wasn't going to be playing in the playoff game. And there was this coach, the new coach. He was an analyst on the TV on the Fox News. Sean Payton. Sean Payton said this. Oh, I would trade him. I will let him go. I don't want him on my team. So what I'm saying is, I really believe that's how it started. That's how everything started with him getting blackballed and stuff. But also, Lamar Jackson has missed 12 games in 2 years. And it's all been at the same time, like around week 12 and week 13. But they also, I mean, it's just a lot of things, but he is getting blackballed. But like I said,
I wouldn't say he is, but not really because he's technically still on the team.
But hold on, this like everybody's saying that it's the way he runs, his running style, but he runs out of bounds. He doesn't take hits. All of the injuries that he has been in the pocket.
Yeah. He's been in the pocket when they try to make his ass sitting there. That's where all his injuries come from. See, that's why I'm talking about. They don't never talk about that shit. Why has it always got something to do with somebody with a black quarterback running style? When that's when everybody today doing. They getting their ass up out the pocket and they running. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that shit may scare them. Yeah, it may scare them. Like, God damn, bro, you scrambling a lot. You know what I'm saying? But why do y'all get so upset when something is working? Y'all want to stop it. Why? I want to stop that shit. All right, let me sit in the pocket. All right, I sit in the pocket. Ain't nothing happening. So I use my legs to get free and to get other people open. You know what I'm saying? I hate that shit, man. I hate that shit with a fucking passion. Man, that prehistoric way of quarterbacking die with Tom Brady. The shit he was the last of the Mohicans. He gone. Let that shit die back there. God damn. We are in a new world. These kids are younger, they faster. You know what I'm saying? Now some of them may not be the most accurate.
But this is like, I mean, all right, we probably gonna be talking about this later, but just with the safety and rules and everything. I mean, they're so worried about player safety, but they don't want to. But it's all right. They're so worried about the player safety, but it seems like the quarterback, they're protecting the quarterback. The quarterback is getting injured in the pocket, not scrambling. I think more quarterbacks are going out of bounds. More quarterbacks are sliding. I mean, running quarterbacks are sliding and getting out of bounds and taking a hit now in these days. And you look at Michael Vick, he took hits.
Michael Vick took a necessary hit too.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie.
Vick wasn't no small guy either.
Vick wasn't no little dude either. Lamar Jackson ain't got the frame like a Michael Vick.
Yeah.
He said, okay, Ray said you think it's the money he asking for? Is he? My thing is,
he wants the same he wants the same contract as Deshaun Watson, though. I mean, they saying
but Deshaun Watson went to an old desperate ass goddamn team.
Cleveland, yeah, that's 230.
But remember when that happened, everybody in the organization and the commentators, everybody that had anything to do with the NFL said that was the worst move that the Cleveland Browns could ever make, because that's what's going to set the new tone for these new quarterbacks, for these contracts. And look what's happening. Lamar wants that money. Baltimore is not folding for that. They gave him they offered him a lucrative contract. He didn't take it.
Is he worth $250 million guaranteed?
No.
Why not?
You know what, Lamar Jackson, the way he runs out of bounds and stuff, and he can pass, I do see him. I think he's worth it. I think he's better than Deshaun Watson. I mean, I look at Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson got hurt twice at the same lingering ACL injury for years. I mean,
oh damn, that's
and he still got broke off.
Bro, Deshaun Watson, man, he before all this crap, him want to go to massage parlor and put his hands where they don't belong. Like he's a beast, bro.
Mm-hmm. I ain't taking anything away from him. I think Lamar Jackson's, but I mean, that's me.
I knew Watson was gonna be a beast when he took the ass whooping by Alabama, and he still won. And I was like, okay. And then he came into the league, he was doing his thing, and I'm just like, we'll see what happens in Cleveland. Mm-hmm. We'll see what happens. Now, is Jackson worth that? If I'm the Ravens, yes. Because the Ravens.
I mean, the Ravens ain't shit without Lamar Jackson.
They're not. My thing is, do you want to just rebuild, lose it all, and just rebuild, or do you want to pay that man this money? You got your franchise quarterback.
He replaced your former franchise quarterback, Joe Flacco, your Super Bowl winning.
They should have never gave that motherfucker that money.
He should have never won that Super Bowl either.
He won that. Hold on now. He won that Super Bowl. They was like, "Oh, let's give him all this." No, he shouldn't have got it, because you lost everything paying him, and then look, they had to be fucking rebuild. You know what I'm saying? They been, but they didn't break with shit. They damn near was there. And then it's like, even with this, don't no team want him. It's like you see teams saying they got interest, and then they just backing off. So I see why you say with the blackball type of thing or deal. But I say he's still in he ain't did nothing for them to blackball him. He ain't out here speaking or nothing. He's quiet.
Yeah, he's keeping his mouth shut.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, everybody is going. What kills me is that a whole bunch of teams that need quarterbacks are saying they're not interested. That's weird. That's very weird. Is
it the fact that he representing himself?
I think that has a lot to do with it. Mm-hmm. That he's representing himself and doesn't have a person to represent for him, because agents doesn't just negotiate for contracts. Players do. because players are looking out for themselves. Well, the agent is trying to look out for the player, but also come to a compromising position for with the organization, because they know the organization is going to want something out of this whole ordeal. If they're going to give them the money, they're going to want something in return. So Baltimore could be giving the money, and they may be asking something in return. He doesn't want to accept it.
Okay, Ray, you said, but what have they put around him?
He said, I mean,
Baltimore's going to rebuild because he's not going to stay with Baltimore not much longer. Even if it's after this season, or if they're going to let him go after this season, or if it's be a trade or whatever the case may be. I mean, you got to look at it. They get rid of players. They got rid of some of his weapons last year.
Yeah, they did. It's dumb as fuck.
So what's the point of you trying to keep a quarterback around where you're getting rid of his weapons that he's accustomed to?
And then want him to work a miracle. See, Baltimore has always been a defensive first team anyway.
They just signed.
They've always been defense. And now that you finally got that offensive player, you don't really want to pay him.
And now that you say that, they just signed Nelson Aguilar, a wide receiver they need, and so that says a lot too, right there.
Goes to show you what they feeling for him. No shit to Aguilar. But come on now. Come on, you got rid of Hollywood. You got rid of him.
Hollywood, yep.
It's like, God damn, it's like, well, it's like y'all want him to fail, so y'all can justify him, but justify not paying him that much money. What type of shit is that? Why would you want your organization to fail? That a bitch.
And
God, pay that man.
And leave too.
If you owe that man, to pay that man. Like, God damn, stop playing with that man's money, or let him go. But it's like if a team get him, they get two. Is he worth the 2 first-round picks?
No. That's why that's the biggest reason why teams are shying away from him, because he's not worth the 2 first-round picks.
They get something, but yeah, get something. I'm sorry. If I'm Baltimore, he worth 2 first-round picks. I ain't traded it.
Right. Get your ass out of here with that shit, man. You say that shit for to get out of jail. This nigga said he's better than Watson. He just ain't pulling his dick out around bitch. Well, shit. Nah, let me not say that, bro. I don't want to be inappropriate, because I'll be like, shit, maybe he get that money then. Because shit, he good. Pulling it out and getting paid. So shit. But shout out to Watson, man. I hope he do good this year. Just, no more massage parlors. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro. I'm gonna stay on this story. Rhino getting tired of me talking about Lamar Jackson, but fuck him. I'm gonna keep talking about him till my brother get his bread. God damn it, get that man his money, man. Go to man, pay that.
No.
And you know what be fucked up? They send his ass down to Jacksonville. Then they just want that nigga career to die.
They ain't gonna send him to Jacksonville. They got Trevor Lawrence. That would be fucked up.
They might send him down to Jacksonville because they want his career to die.
He won't go to Jacksonville. Jacksonville won't take him.
They got Trevor Lawrence, but
they got Trevor Lawrence,
or down the line, or who else was career? Well,
it's not like no.
Watson's in Cleveland, so I don't know where else he could go to with his career to with another one of them places. It's crazy. But Murray got paid. How Murray get paid when Jackson came? But he want to read the playbook. Ain't that a bitch?
Yeah, look at his contract, man. He had to read.
Yeah, we gotta leave. No, it should have to be put in the contract, but you gotta read your damn playbook. That's quarterbacking 101. You gotta read your playbook. This nigga don't want to read his next thing, he want to be a coach and call the plays, but don't want to read his own goddamn playbook. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh man, money.
Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here. But yeah, play that man, dog.
Let's clear something up, man. I love Lamar Jackson. I'm only saying that because everybody, the whole media is talking about this, and I'm like you. I can't wait for this whole situation to be over. He gets his money and he plays football.
For sure.
He's excited football for him.
But
he's an excited player.
But here's the question. So now he's asked for that as of March 2nd. He's asked for a trade. If that happens, where do you see him going?
Indy.
It gotta be I can see him going with Indy. Indy is one like I can see gotta be a team that's worth that's with giving up something. Giving up them 2 picks. Indy. See, what's the name? I don't remember the goddamn owner's name, but he spends money. Cowboy Jerry ain't got that quarterback. I would say Jerry spends. Jerry goes in that pocketbook. He spend that money. Jerry spend that money.
He'll go in the red to get what he wants.
Exactly. Jerry ain't afraid to spend no money. Trying to see who else. Denver need to go in their pocketbook and get I'm not do that to Wilson. Let me not do that to Wilson.
Denver's already in the red.
Let me not do that to Wilson.
He ain't going for that. He don't want him on his team.
Shit, I can see him out there with the Rams. No. I can see him out there with the Rams.
Please no. Y'all keep backing please.
I mean, because
Arizona.
They still got Bradford, but
What about Atlanta?
I can see him going to Atlanta. Because they already got him pick 2.0, but
so because Kirk Cousins ain't it. I'll keep saying it.
You said Minnesota. They ain't getting that Kirk Cousins.
Minnesota don't spend the money.
For some reason, they love Kirk Cousins out there, so I can say he ain't going nowhere
because he's cheap.
The Raiders.
I think Atlanta will be good. He said John Elway get no damn picks. Yeah, man, he ain't gonna let Wilson go. Man, he put some big
money for him too. Carolina Panthers. Any team in the NFC.
Panthers. Not the Panthers because they gonna get Newton back. So.
Oh my God.
What's up with a ride in the building? Hey, don't y'all stop with me and
you don't start. You don't start.
That's you.
What let me see. I know it's another team he coming to the Patriots. Oh nah, man. I don't want him.
He don't want to be with Bill Belichick.
There's actually other athletes telling them not to do that.
To go, yeah.
I wouldn't recommend him going to the Patriots, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't recommend him going there. Now, if they still had what's his name? Josh Daniels? That's his name, Josh Daniels?
Mm-hmm.
No, this shit didn't work with Cam Newton. You might as well just stay in Baltimore.
I don't think you go to the Giants.
Josh Daniels in Oakland.
Yeah, I'm saying Cam was up there with him in New England. Nah, man, just stay where you is, bro. But you know what? Let me not say that.
Fit that system.
I don't think he's a good fit for that system, bro. They might as well keep the quarterback that they got.
Yeah.
Who, Mac Jones? Packers would be a good fit.
No, they got love.
They got Aaron.
Yeah, hey, ready to say they about to finesse the Jets out of Rodgers trade. The Packers about to shit, man. Hey, and if the Jets want to win, bro, they ain't won shit since
two Thursday games. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's what we was about to talk about.
2 Thursday games. Go ahead, break it down.
So now they had their managers meeting earlier this week, and now they're going to do flex scheduling, including Thursday night games. So meaning that one team only had one Thursday night game a season, right? Now they have the option. Now they're able to get 2 of them. So now that's less rest for the players in between the game. And a lot of players are not liking it.
It's like that's 2 short weeks for him.
JJ, even though he's retiring, JJ Watt, Mahomes, and a lot of other players was against it. So that's what I was going to ask is, now that they have done this and the players and more players are against this move, is the NFL really about the players' safety, or are they about that mighty dollar and ratings?
Money. That's not even fake. They're about that dollar bill.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's all money.
Because hold on, before I get back to that, hold on. Right, the Ravens offered Beckham a contract. Beckham might want to hold up because Jackson might not be there, so he might want to hold up on that damn contract. But but he for sure be that number one receiver. But they don't care about the player safety adding these two games. Now that's not guaranteed, right? It's not like guaranteed that it's gonna be two like them teams get 2 Thursday night games or whatever.
I don't
because
know.
most likely the good teams are going to get them Thursday night games.
But why would you want to do that to a team, though? So and this was the big issue that the players had. It wasn't just about the players and their safety. They're tired, but they're also thinking about the fans.
Yeah.
So now you got people spending $300-$400 a ticket to go on a Sunday game that has already been scheduled for Sunday, and now you're telling them it's being pushed to Thursday. So they have to change their whole itinerary, take the day off of work, do all that stuff. And some of these people are going to miss out on the game because they got to sell their tickets. They may not be able to go on that night.
So that Sunday night ticket don't transfer over to that Thursday game?
No.
Oh, that's some bullshit.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, my thing is like, who really stops and really watches football on a Thursday? I mean, to me,
bro, the game. I think like the Thursday night games just been ass this past year.
My thing is that they had good teams. They had
the game just
had a good schedule. They had a good schedule. It's just how the teams actually came out to play.
It sucked.
So that's what happens. It doesn't matter.
Tired.
And Chiefs was doing good for the past 5 years, right? Now this year they may suck. And they go to a Thursday night game, and that's the worst game that they're going to have because they have a sucky schedule now. They have a sucky record. They're not playing to their top potential. But here's the biggest problem is that you're going to have a team that's going to play on a Monday night, and that could be possibly flexed to a Thursday game. That only gives them 2 days of rest.
And then my thing is, your flex be like last minute type shits, don't it?
That the flex has to be done within 14 to 21 days beforehand.
But why on a fucking Thursday? If you're gonna flex it, do it to a Sunday night for a Sunday night game. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, we were supposed to play at 12, but now we're gonna end up playing at 7. That type of shit.
So that's
not on Thursdays.
Yeah, that's what the flex schedule was originally for. Was for the
bad Sunday night game. It was a lot that happened. Like with that Bills game, it was supposed to be when it's supposed to be at 3, and then they changed it to, or was it the Bills or the Bengals? One of them games supposed to be
the Bills-Bengals game. It was actually supposed to be a noon game, and they switched it to the night game.
Yeah, like that. At least it's the same day. It's the same day. You know what I'm saying? It's just at a later time rather than play Thursday night games. Just man, it just ain't the same. Like that ain't been the same past 2. And this year really was ass. It's like, man, let them be. I think the Thursday night games only need to be on Thanksgiving, which how it used to be.
Yeah.
Like who's it was always the opener. It would be on the Thursday, and then the rest is like don't nobody want to see that shit. Like, man, because they be trash, bro. I'm like, I'm gonna try to watch it, and I'm like, man, this shit suck. And then when all the rest of the sports is on too, I'd rather watch some goddamn basketball. It's about the dollar bill. They ain't care about these goddamn player safety. They never did. I only said them Thursday night games are based upon like rookies enjoy them Thursday night games because the more that's more football for them. You know what I'm saying? But the vets, they don't want to do that shit. They're like, man, I've never played physical. I've never played football. I can only imagine a Sunday game, and then you got to go through all that trauma, going full speed, all this contact, and then you got to go. You only like a couple days rest, and you right back at it. I mean, some of them dudes need to rest. And did they ever change the marijuana law with NFL?
No, they're not going to change that.
I'm about to say some of them dudes need to smoke after the fucking game, man. Relax their goddamn body. Hey, Rod, don't come here with all that hating shit because y'all quarterback is ass in the can. talking about Mahomes using juice in the playoffs.
Yeah, Rob about to get booted.
Last I checked, he didn't have no dirty drug test, so y'all can miss that bullshit. Maybe I need to give y'all quarterback some goddamn juice with a sorry ass, because he ain't Tom Brady.
Who's his team?
He you know what I'm saying? He up there in Boston, man. He with the Patriots.
Oh, sorry.
You know, they sorry ass.
Macaroni Jones.
Yeah, sorry ass nigga. Think he Tom Brady. Nigga, you ain't his son. Get your ass down somewhere. You said that, man. The NFL do make millions, man. Like, you already getting your money. Stop with the Thursday night games, man. Like,
I mean, and you're already sending teams to overseas too.
yeah, that shit too.
You got 3 weeks. 3 weeks of overseas games this year.
And that's the big ass
difference. So well, actually you can make it 4 because they got Mexico too. You know they're gonna do Mexico.
Now that one ain't so bad. The Mexico one, that one ain't so bad because this is still in North America. It's just in Mexico, and I think when they need to do that game, it need to be the Raiders, the Chargers, and the Cowboys. Those should be the only teams playing in Mexico.
The Niners. There's a lot.
I always see Mexican Niners fans.
There's a lot of Niner fans in Mexico.
I see majority of Mexican fans be the fucking Raiders or the damn Cowboys.
More.
And they slide in not San Diego. They slide in the Chargers, but majority of the motherfuckers is either Cowboy fans or fucking Raiders fans. I think it's more Latino Raiders fans than there are Cowboys.
Yeah, there's a lot of Ram fans too. They got Ram fans too.
Oh yeah, they got Rams fans now because I ain't never. Most of them motherfuckers be straight Raiders. I don't know what it is with Mexican fucking Raiders. Because I feel sorry for them, man. But I'm not gonna get on the Raiders today. Because we got Mr. James in the chat.
Still love you, Mr. James.
Even though he always hating on the Chiefs, but you know,
You got the porn star as a quarterback, so it's cool.
Yeah, that's the thing. Y'all ain't about to win shit. He in Vegas worried about some China. Y'all ain't about to win shit. I feel sorry for y'all. He worried about he gets sex for life now out there. Man, this motherfucker ain't about to win nothing. Y'all gonna be wondering why he throwing like ass because he getting all Vegas. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be out of brothels. That motherfucking Jimmy G ain't about to do shit. He already think he a goddamn porn star. Sorry. Y'all about to get rid of his ass real quick.
All hate aside, Jimmy G is gonna win the Raiders some games, but not the Super Bowl. He ain't gonna come close to the Super Bowl.
No, nigga, Jimmy G, he gonna win maybe
he gonna win some games though.
They still ain't even gonna make the playoffs.
Yeah, they ain't making no playoffs. He gonna be too worried about chasing pussy.
You gotta worry about if he can stay on the field too. So
yeah.
I don't think he is after he gonna be fine once he get injured. He gonna be good. He'll be right.
Not bad. But let me see, is that it? Besides Cam Newton's making his comeback. But I ain't got nothing else. Y'all boys got anything else before we get up out of here? Oh yeah, Rhino, your boy. Talk about that trade.
It's not a trade, but it's a lot of speculation saying that Trey Lance is going to be traded because Brock Purdy, because the way Brock Purdy was playing. But my thing is, y'all say I'm biased about Brock Purdy, but I'm not 200% sure that Brock Purdy is the starter. It's a starter for the 49ers. The jury is still out for Trey Lance. I want to see what he does before I even make a judgment. But Brock Purdy did make some wild ass plays last year. He had the whole stadium, the entire stadium chanting his name, Purdy, Purdy, Purdy. Name how many rookies have you heard a crowd cheer their name like that?
Man, they had no choice. They had nobody else to go to.
But they were saying
the quarterback.
The way he was playing,
who was after Purdy? Who's after Purdy?
So he was playing better than Jimmy G. I will say that he played way better than Jimmy G.
Like Rod said, Purdy would be a third string quarterback next season, and I believe it. Stamp that shit.
Well, probably because he got his elbow bent all the way back.
But you know what, right now you was riding this Purdy train. Like, no, this nigga played 4 games. Maybe
he didn't play no 4 games.
How many games he played?
He played 5.
My bad.
He beat Tom Brady. Come on now. Name a rookie that beat Tom Brady.
You don't get credit for beating this Tom Brady.
Name the rookie that beat the GOAT. That beat the GOAT.
Oh,
Name a rookie.
God, bro. This Tom Brady, bro. Really?
Everybody
beat Tom Brady is Tom Brady. Any Tom Brady, that's the GOAT.
Oh, see, that's what I'm saying. And that's just like a motherfucker whooping Mike Tyson past his prime. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. This Brock Purdy couldn't fuck with Tom Brady. In his man, you know, I'm not even about to go there, bro. He gonna be on the bench next year.
You don't have a whole stadium cheer his name Purdy like that. Never.
It will never happen again.
Hey, boy, we're gonna strip this nigga because I don't know what the fuck he on.
You have not seen the throws that he was making. I mean, his Jimmy G could not make those throws. Raiders, y'all in for a surprise. I'm sorry. Jimmy G could not make throws that Brock Purdy was making.
No. I don't want to hear that shit, Rhino. I don't want to hear that shit. Because when I was saying that same shit about goddamn Jimmy G, you was defending him. Don't talk about him now.
I'm going to defend my quarterback all the time.
Don't talk about him now that he gone. Nah, you keep the same.
He's no longer a 49er. He's no longer a Niner.
He ain't no longer now you want to talk about him. Man, that's bullshit.
Now you want to talk shit about him.
I like Jimmy G. He's a good quarterback, but he can't make some of these throws. It's inaccurate.
Yeah,
Brock Purdy was making throws.
The only person I seen you be consistent about was Alex Smith. Yeah, you stay consistent about him. You talking about him on y'all team. You talk about him when he was with the Chiefs. Like, that's the only garbage. Don't do that because you used to be on me about Jimmy G. He this. No. Garoppolo. He can't make these throws. You see the throws that Brock Purdy is throwing? Oh, he's amazing. Brock Purdy ain't shit.
Hey, guess what? Jimmy G is better than Alex Smith. That's how consistent I am.
Nah, man, you out of your fucking mind.
Yep, he is.
Go ahead. We gonna end it on that note. Trey Lance,
garbage.
Maybe you need to get out of there, get away from that cancer ass Purdy. But man, it's been another dope one, man. I appreciate my brothers, man. I always come through, man, and help your boy get through this sports talk, man. Man, if y'all notice, man, my sinuses is fucked up. Allergies kicking my ass. I will see y'all Sunday. Hopefully, I'm better. You know what I'm saying? But matter of fact, we're gonna blame Terry ass. But make sure y'all hit that like button. Don't be afraid to share. If you got any sports topics you want us to talk about, don't be afraid to send them our way. And Rod, we're gonna have to get you back on here. You know what I'm saying? Because I love, love when you talk sports, bro. So we definitely have to get you back on here. Yeah, you got a sick motherfucker. Talk about what? Yeah. Any last words, fellas?
Just make sure you tune in Sunday, man. We're gonna have a dope show. Unqualified critics coming, so it's gonna be a dope episode. But at the meantime, still make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share. It costs $0 to share, $0 to comment, $0 to do everything else.
Hit that damn like button. Don't cost you nothing.
2 seconds.
2 seconds. 2 seconds of your life. Rhino?
See you guys Sunday. Brock Purdy is the man.
And on that note, we see y'all Sunday.
I'm going to say this. 49ers ain't making the playoffs this year.
Woo! We're going to save it for the next one.
The way you talking, I don't think the Kansas City Chiefs is going to make it.
We're going to save it for the next one. We'll see y'all. We'll see y'all Sunday. Man Sunday. CJ Michigan Up Chess Podcast. Big B, right on the California King. And we'll see y'all. We out. Peace.